Good morning, folks. Do, 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 do. Oh, my sleepy head. Oh, I feel like an old man this morning. Really feel like an old man this morning. Oh, breakfast of champions. Uh, uh, Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I am definitely not awake. Yeah, trim my hair up. Whew. Am. do, 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 do. Somebody's lurking. Do, 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 do. Good morning, Go Fish. How are you? I'm tired. Tired. Tired, tired, tired. I still probably would have been sleeping if my damn phone hadn't rung and woke me up. Yep, yep, yep. And then there wouldn't have been no coffee chat because this is like the latest I'll do it. So, uh, I'm sorry to hear that. But thank you for saying hi. Hope you feel better soon. Come on, Arrow, wake up, wake up, wake up. Ah, I'm doing right there. Wake up. I am actually going to try today to make this around a 1 hour live stream. All right, Go Fish, you too. Feel better. And I'm sure I'll see you soon. Ugh. I think I could actually go back to sleep right about now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Good morning, Snobby. How are you, my friend? Well, afternoon, I should say. Tis afternoon. Yep, cigarette and coffee. I had planned on doing a morning chat, but only if I got up before 9. My phone rang and woke me up at 10:15. And I said, hell. Good morning, WTF. Phone rang, them asking me if I wanted to work Friday. No, not this Friday. We're doing we're having a company memorial service right at the house where I work for the gentleman that died, and we're planting 2 trees in memoriam on Friday, also there at the house. So I don't know why they would call and ask me if I want to work. MD Outdoors, good morning. Dirty hands never hurt nobody. Got some stalking going on in the chat. Let's take that off. Oh, look at that. You can take display names with. Alrighty, Mike. What am I looking for? I don't know. I forgot. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Good morning, hard life. How are you, brother? Yes, this face is stuck. I'm just thinking of stuff I got to do, and it's like, I don't want to do none of it. I'm still pooping last weekend. Uh-oh. Hard to get the Mickey XOXO mad. Good morning, scratch and go crazy. H70 Polo. Good morning, good morning. Thick skin. Yeah, I think Mickey's got like, oh, what the hell's the thickest skin creature you can think of? Oh, alligator skin, maybe? Haha, favorite troll. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, Ben. How are you? I know I should be using my own mug, right? But this is my favorite mug. This was from the first time that I worked the Summer Olympics, which the Special Olympics in Maine. It was the first time I worked it. I had an awesome time. Loved doing it. That's a great time to go up there and work that. And it's not too small and not too big of a mug. It's just about right for a cup of coffee. Alrighty, I will take a look at it. Actually, I'll go put it in my to watch list right now. And I will definitely take a peek at that. And watch later. That is definitely. I still can't get. I played with that, and nope. So that'll be good, and I will share that out, and I will let everybody know it's out there for those that are having trouble doing the virtual cam with OBS, or those that may want to use a green screen I'm sure it will. If not, then I'm an idiot, probably, which we all know that to be true anyway. So, one of these days, I'm gonna be able to. What I need to do is like shut my phone off at night so I can't get any phone calls. And oh shit, no, left my phone upstairs. But shut it off some night and just sleep until I awake. Oh, you ordered some? That's cool. I still got to get over and watch Snobby's new video he made too. That's in my watch list, but I haven't got over there. I'll probably do that later today. I got a couple things I need to do around the house. I got to clean up my area here. This is getting crazy. And a couple other things I got to do, and then I plan on spending. The wife's leaving for work at 1, so plan on catching up on some videos. That'll be good. For those that didn't see, Mr. Dan, howdy WTF.
How goes it, gentlemen?
Goes. Oh, Mr. Farmer probably been up for 4 or 5 hours already.
I was already out at the farm and back here.
Yeah. My lazy ass just got out of bed.
I got out there real early and got a bunch of bales done this morning, and then we got a big storm rolling in now.
Oh, that ain't. Well, I suppose it's.
It went from daylight to it looks like it's like turning midnight outside right now.
Yeah, that don't count.
So it's supposed to be a pretty good windstorm and possible hail in it. So I came to my garage, so I'm surrounded by pieces of death equipment if the wind gets bad enough.
Well, as much as I'd like a video to go viral sometime, let's not do it that way.
I gotta get to your chat here.
Oh man, this weekend, freaking, I'm getting too old for that shit.
Right? I've been sick of the dog too. It sucks.
Yeah, summer colds are the worst too.
Yeah.
Seems like they never go away.
Yeah, one doctor told me I had strep throat and it didn't go away. And I went back in. He's like, you never even had any symptoms of strep throat. So, don't know. Whatever the second doctor gave me worked way better than whatever the first doctor gave me.
Not sure if I can make a mail call video or just send them out and leave them a mystery till they are received by those who are getting them. It depends. If you want to send them out to people, but if you want to also maybe sell them for like $1 a piece, you may want to, or send them out and then put them up for sale for like $1 a piece, or $1.50. That way they get shipping or whatever you want to get for them, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna order mine next week. I'm just ordering some cheap ones at first. I'm not going with die cut because they're too damn expensive.
What are you getting?
Oh, stickers.
Oh, you're getting a sticker. All right.
Yeah, Hard Life has got some stickers, and I found a place where I can order them. They're just square, but it'll be colored, with like the shape of my logo and stuff, with a white background. But I can get they're 3" by 3", and I can get 250 of them for $50. So
Snobby scrap picker, what the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. He said he's got greasy hands. Maybe he wants to touch your nose or something. Why do men do that? We get greasy hands if they're really greasy. We always want to touch either a kid's nose or a woman's nose.
Our face.
Yeah. Or something.
Or you have an itch on your own freaking nose right at the worst possible time.
Yeah, I just scratch that. I don't care. My face.
Yeah. Yep, my shoulder. I do the rub on my shoulder thing.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Go fish office if you're still in the house. I just got your message. I'm feeling quite a bit better today. Still a little bit down, but nothing major.
Yeah, I guess she's feeling pretty under the weather too.
Oh, he doesn't want to catch anything. That's what he was saying.
Oh.
Yep.
Is that the wife I hear?
Nope. Oh, maybe yours.
I hear something up there, but it doesn't matter because last night I was sitting here and it was about a half an hour before I had to leave to go pick her up at work. And I swear to God, I heard her getting out of bed, and she wasn't up there.
I really need to put dimmer bulbs in that thing. That really throws that white balance off, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, or I got to clean my lens. One of the two.
Or maybe that's just your halo showing up.
Yep. That's highly not going to happen. Not unless he's got a really twisted sense of humor.
Oh, you got this glow coming out of your fingers too.
Yeah.
Doing this, it's shooting out the end of your fingers.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now I got to probably wipe my lens off. Been playing on my phone with my greasy fingers all day.
But
Amy No More was live, so me and NBA, had to go in there and harass the hell out of her till she was ready to quit.
Oh.
And then you back it off a hair and then like go at it again,
Kind of funny. I got on, which, to me it don't matter, but I got on this morning and wasn't sure if I was going to go live or not. But out of the 4 or 5 that it said were live that are, in a closer knit group.
Yep.
2 of them were having coffee chats.
Yep. I was going to do one this morning too because I was already home, and I ended up in a bunch of others.
Yeah.
Yeah, MD was out there too, MD Outdoors. Yeah, we were throwing maters in Amy's stream.
Yeah, I usually don't get a chance to get over there because she goes live at like weird hours sometimes.
Yeah, this one just got done. We all just came from there.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, Maine-iac.
Good morning, Angel.
Morning. You're my Maine-iac. Maine-iac for sure.
That's funny. I came in singing that too, but I put it in the chat.
Yep.
Hey, Mike. There's been times I wanted to try come on one of your streams before, but it's because probably you don't know me all that much. But I'm a cool guy.
Oh yeah, man. We have a lot of people up on my panels. It depends on how full I have the panel before I start it. If there's already like guests expecting to show up, then I have to restrict how many I can bring up from chat.
For the time being?
Well, no, that's just kind of how it is. So if I schedule out a live stream tomorrow night, there's already 2 people that are going to come up with me, so I can only bring 3 other people up from the chat. Because I got to leave those 2 people open that are expecting,
Yeah. Or otherwise you end up sticking people in the basement because somebody decides they want to come up, and then you have to.
Yeah, and I don't like doing that. I don't like sticking people in the basement. It's not.
And
it's nothing against you at all. It's just that when it's already all scheduled out.
I understand where you're coming from, Mike.
And they're the co-host of your show.
Yeah, that shows up late.
And also if the co-host gets busted.
Yeah, yep. Were you on Island Life Fishing's stream when he got pulled over?
I was watching it, but I guess I left it because I had other stuff to get done when he got pulled over.
Yep. Got pulled over in the middle of one of his live streams he does while he's driving. Speeding.
Oh, speeding. I was going to say get busted for having the cell phone up there or something.
His sits on his dash, so he does it hands-free, but he does read every other few things that he catches real quick.
Yeah. I don't think I would. Well, I don't know. I might live stream while I'm driving. I would probably say, I'm going to talk to you, but I can't hear you or I can't see you.
Yeah, I'd do it. Even if I got pulled over, I'd leave that sucker running.
Oh, yeah. I keep saying that now. It's because I've been bouncing back and forth between putting my address out there so that people can send me stickers and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
Or going to get a P.O. box.
Oh, yeah. P.O. box are definitely safer.
But, like I said, for one, people coming here themselves, probably not a good idea, uninvited.
Yeah.
And two, if I got swatted, that'd make a hell of a video, wouldn't it? I would go outside with my phone. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, Grant McIntosh got swatted. It wasn't all that great, he says, but he has the whole footage, but he can't release it because he has cameras outside too. Security cameras, and he has the whole event all captured from when he got swatted on the live stream to going outside when he ended it to getting put on the ground and on his knees and all that. He has it all, but he can't release it until they're done with their investigation because they think they know who it is and they're tracking that person down.
So if he wanted to release it today to show the people to be aware of what happens when someone swats you, he cannot put it on his channel because of restrictions until they're finished with their investigation.
Correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why my case hasn't released the footage to me myself, because the day that I got into the hit and run incident on July 20th last month, the liquor store where it happened by captured everything on their camera and forwarded it to police, but I haven't got it myself. And if the police have it, I'm guessing they're doing their investigation first before they give it to me.
Yeah, but when it's captured that way, you have to request that evidence. You have to make a formal request. This was his own films, but they asked him not to release it because it is evidence.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the police requested the footage, but if they have it, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why I haven't got it.
Mm-hmm. See, yeah, you got to make a formal written request to receive it.
See, the thing around here where I live is if they got a hold of the local Clinton PD when it's open part-time.
Yeah. Same as out here in this small town where I live. They'd be like,
they'd come out here. They wouldn't come out sirens blailing. They'd drive out and knock on my door and say, "Hey, Harold, what the hell? Somebody called us."
Yeah, they wouldn't even drive up. I even called my local PD, like all 5 of them that work at the sheriff's department, and I talked to them and everything, and they even noted my account, or however you want to say it. They put a little flag on if I ever come up. But yeah, they'll just call me. They've called me many a times, even looking for people that have worked for me. So
yeah. But here I don't know what the ranks are, but the guy that's just under we have a town that we have 3 cops that are there all the time, not at one time. At the most, we have 2 cops on duty.
Yeah, it's about the same here.
But it's part-time. They're not open on Sundays. For
non-emergency calls, they're not open on Sundays. Yeah.
No, even if it just goes through and goes right to dispatch, and they'll send out a sheriff or a state trooper if it's.
Oh, yeah. I got you. Kind of how it works here. Yep.
But we only got a few cops, and the one that's right under the chief of police is my ex-wife's cousin. I've known him for 25 years.
Oh, yeah.
So he knows me, and if he got the call, he's gonna say, "No, that's not Errol. He's not out there with a gun to his wife's head or something." So he'd just mosey on out, or he has my phone number. Yeah, he'd call me and say, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah, that's the same thing here in like the small town where I live. They're all my dad's friends. They went to school and shit together, so they know me very well. They watched me grow up.
Yep.
And Longmire, yeah.
I don't understand the swatting. I thought you couldn't block your number and stuff like that going into.
Oh, you sure can. Internet calls, just use your IP, your verified IP. Your I'm losing the word I want. It moves your IP address all over the world all the time.
Yeah.
Verified personal network, your VPN. There you go. Use your VPN and just set it to bounce around every half a second, and they can never actually trace it back. And then you just do an internet call.
And I suppose that people that are dumb
and
enough.
burner phones like Walmart, stuff like that, those aren't traceable.
And the other untraceable phone is also the throwaway phones that are still around to this day.
Those are called burners. Yep.
I have a straight talk phone, which is technically a burner phone. And back a few years ago, we had a fire out here. I called the fire department. They never even asked for my address because even though it's a burner phone, the GPS locator was active, and they came to my house without me ever telling them where it was.
Yep. Yep. A lot of them, though, you buy the really cheap one with no GPS in there, and you pay cash for it.
Oh, a little flip phone. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have no way to trace that back to you.
Here we are telling people how to do it, right?
Well, yeah, but it's also good to know. So if you ever are swatted, a lot of police departments that are small enough have no idea what it is. Like our local sheriffs have no idea what the hell swatting is. When I called and talked to them about it, I had to educate them. They're like, well, as far as we know, you're the only YouTuber then in the area. So,
right.
You get over to Jamestown, the town next biggest to me. There's a few more, but they're not really big into YouTube. There's just a couple videos and stuff. So.
But Mike, I wouldn't mind swatting you with the hug, and I wouldn't mind swatting you, Maine-iac, with the kiss.
Thanks, Angel. I'll take the hug. You can give Maine-iac the kiss, definitely.
Yeah. People that do that stuff, like I said, if they're dumb enough to call in something like that, then you know that they're probably smart enough to know their way around computers because.
But
you would think.
But if swatters think that they can get away with this, they're clearly wrong. Because about 4 months ago, there was a swatting incident that put a man's life in danger, where he was shot and killed at the scene of a swatting incident in 2017. And the person who did the swatting incident has been sentenced to 20 years in prison. He was sentenced, I think, back in April or May of this year.
Yeah, he was sentenced, but they stemmed a lot further. He was a heavier set young man. I can't remember his name. But yeah, he was charged on 3 different swatted incidents they linked him to. And yeah, he got 20 to 30 years.
Wow.
Can you guys hear that?
Yep.
That's the thunder.
I can hear that.
Yep, I hear it.
I gotta go get a cup of coffee ready.
Oh. Excuse me, Mike.
No problem. That was nothing compared to mine.
Well, if you were around me, you would hear my burps are way more louder than the one that I just did, because oftentimes a little later after me finishing what I'm eating up, it feels as though my burps cause a massive earthquake almost. Yep,
that's mine too. I'm the reigning burp champion against Mickey XOXO. And against somebody else who tried. I don't remember who was the second one.
God says she was able to get her channel back a few weeks ago, because I saw that the person who hacked her channel posted some form of post that kind of almost made her channel in jeopardy because the person who hacked it I saw was posting videos of Fox News and political stuff, and that could put her channel in jeopardy from political harassment and copyright.
Not really, because it was a live stream after the fact. When he lived it, it was already pre-recorded. So after the news companies record something like that, you can re-air that because it's open use, free open use policy. But yeah, and she wasn't really hacked to say. It was a phishing scam. I mean, hacking, they would have had to take control of the channel by other means than her giving them the information. It was a phishing, that's a phishing scam. And there's a new one out that she had just posted earlier. If you look on her community tab, there's a new phishing scam out there, kind of like the one she got caught up in, but a little different. It deals with people getting monetized and stuff. And basically what happens is they fish for information. They say things like, we have reviewed your channel, your monetization might not be enabled. Please contact us and send us your Google email connected to this channel and the password so we can make sure all monetization things are set for yada yada. And as soon as you send that information, then they can take control of your channel.
Yeah, see, with me, if I got anything of that, I'd go onto the Google YouTube website and see if there was customer support I could call.
Yeah, exactly. And there is. It's really hard to find. But yeah, number one, YouTube will never ask you for your email and password. They own your channel. They don't need your email and password. They can go through it anytime they want.
Right.
So they'll never ask for that. So that's a big red flag. If they ask for an email address or a password for it, it's not YouTube.
Yep. I actually I don't think I'm gonna have to edit it. It was a pretty clean video, but I had a video of my truck, my $800 truck.
I've seen you talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad of a truck. I mean, it needs one new rocker, and the rear quarter is a little bit rusted. The odometer doesn't work, but for some reason last night when I was going to pick up my wife, it come on. So I think there's a loose wire in the dash with the light, but it's got 192,000 miles on it, which is less miles than my Jeep or my wife's Subaru had when we bought them.
You said it came on the odometer, so it's got an electronic dash. What year truck is it?
2003.
Chevy?
Ford.
Oh, okay.
I had a 1999 truck that was exactly identical to this. And it had the same problem with the odometer coming on, coming off. You bang the dash, that one would come on.
Yeah.
So, what the hell do I need? What do I care how many miles the truck's got on it? I'm probably going to drive it until it dies anyway. So,
yeah. Eileen Valou says, "Good morning, Angel."
Good morning, Eileen. Eileen was my only guest last night, and I have got to say probably one of my favorite guests I've had on the show.
Yeah, I was in here.
She's awesome. I could interview Eileen for hours.
Yep. And you're a great person as well, Maine-iac, especially when you get busted.
Well, thank you, Angel. Oh, I think my coffee's done.
I think I might make some coffee myself this morning as well. I'll put the phone somewhere.
I've got one of those duo coffee things that's got a pot, and then it's got the little K-cup machine attached to it.
Yep.
And I've never used the pot side of it because my doctor says I can only have 2 cups a day. Sometimes I cheat and have 3. And my wife doesn't drink coffee, or if she does, it's, frou-frou coffee flavored stuff.
Yep.
So I've never used the big side of it. You'd think I would, but it's easier to just use the K-cup.
Yep. Give me 1 second. I got to find something to wipe this lens off and see if that'll help.
Then I wouldn't have to get up twice to get a cup of coffee. But Snobby said his hands are greasy, so he must be out there working in the shed.
Not really.
But it's a little bit clear. It's not quite so hazy.
Well, I got 400 watts of light bulbs right above me, so
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think it would help a lot.
I got a pretty bright 100-watt LED outdoor light over there, but I keep it pointed away from me, so it seems to be just the right amount of lighting. And then when it gets dark in here and that don't work, I got a lamp sitting over there with it tilted down, so it's just coming out through the shade and not directly at me, and that seems to work pretty good.
Snobby scrap picker, you can quickly show us what?
Oh, what he's doing.
Oh, what he's doing.
I'm making coffee as well, but I have a Maine-iac coffee bar system.
Have
A
that,
metric.
Snobby.
There you go.
Is that your new apartment, Angel, or you still at your brother's house?
Yeah, this is my new apartment. I'm still trying to get stuff looked at because I'm looking at prices for new furniture, looking at new prices for an office desk to set up by my little YouTube studio. But this echo you won't hear very much longer, hopefully.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got to get some pictures and stuff hung up so the echo ain't so bad.
Yeah, I have pictures that I can hang up, but I need to get some form of thumbtacks because I cannot use screws or I cannot use anything. They said that I can only use some form of thumbtack or command picture hooks.
Good morning, Snubby.
Hello.
What's up, Snubby?
Afternoon.
I don't want this echo to annoy people for too much longer, but besides, I'm the first resident in this unit anyhow, so that's a plus.
What's up, Snobby? Well, looks like you got the head off something. Chainsaw?
No, that's a magnetron out of a microwave.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Now I see it. At first, it looked like he was holding a head with a spark plug going through it.
Yeah, that's supposed to be one of the most dangerous parts to take out of there is the magnetron.
Yeah, it's the beryllium. But I cut the center out because it's nice bits of copper.
Oh, yes. Yep.
They do different coloured ones. And I believe I've got a few of the
for those of you who are wondering what kind of coffee I'm having, is this Cameron toasted Southern Pecan coffee.
There you go. I only drink coffee black. No flavors. No cream, no sugar.
You tearing apart microwaves today, Snubby?
no, actually, there one time ago, and there was about, I don't know, about 10 or a dozen magnetron in a bucket, which I've just started to take apart, cut the fins off. I'll grind them off with a grinder. I've got one here that I'll put in the vise. Open it up, take the magnetron out, then I cut the bits off each end and reclaim the copper. Bloody LED lighting in this shed's unbelievable. It's so bright.
Yeah, that's why you seen me unscrew that one that I was taking out behind me when I got up.
I've just turned mine off.
Yeah, the one that's behind me is 60,000 lumens when I screw it in. I'm like, no, that's going to really whitewash my camera.
Yeah, you can. It's a lot better now.
Yeah, because there's another, I think this one's only half of what that one is, 30,000 lumen one right there.
I've never torn apart a microwave. I have no idea what's inside of them.
I did, and I souped mine up. which was a terrible idea.
Well, there's not a great deal in microwaves, to be honest with you. Many years ago, there was in the old transformer
Yep.
when the spools of copper were in there, but now they've just replaced them with aluminium coated in like a shellac type coloured stuff. Like it looks like copper, but it ain't.
Yep.
And it's not worth a great deal at all, to be honest.
Yeah, the more expensive the microwave, though, it'll go back to the old style transformer. It'll have copper and something like that in there.
Yeah, I know the ones that sort of have made it to the UK. Most of the makes are from China, as we all know. The one that I recently got was a Kenwood one, which was like,
Oh yeah, Kenmore.
Yeah, Kenwood, probably about 3 times the size of off the shelf £25 one.
You know, Snoopy, with your beard and glasses, you kind of look like an adult version of Snoopy the dog from the Peanuts characters.
Yeah, we have one of those big ones that you mount up over your stove. You can use it as an oven and all that.
Yeah.
Well, I've normally got a bandana on or a cap on, but today it's quite warm today.
I have one of those little, you buy at Walmart, $65 ones. But this one we had at work a couple of years ago, and for some reason it stopped working. And we grabbed it and we took it around back and we threw it outside. And then I was cleaning up around the yard over there, and I was going to haul it off to an e-waste company that our company deals with. So we have to take anything electronic to them. They got some sort of deal, so I can't bring the stuff home. Yep. But that there was in the back of my truck, and it sat out in the rain and stuff for 2 months. And I don't know what made me think of doing it, but I just plugged it in. It's been working ever since. I've had it for the last 2 years.
Yeah, ours was like a 1,000 watts, and for some reason it quit working. Well, it kept blowing the fuse inside there, so I opened up, and the transformer was screwed up. And I had another one in my garage that was going to get taken apart because, like you had said, I've never taken one apart either. I just like to take them apart and see what things are made out of. I don't scrap it. I don't get the money for the copper and all that stuff. I still have a whole bucket of gold chipboards here that got to get sent to E-Waste Mike when I took a TV apart. But I took that one apart and pulled the transformer out of it. Well, that was a 2,500 watt microwave, and I put that transformer into mine, and holy Lord, it'll warm some stuff up now. Don't use the popcorn button. I learned that.
I mean, you know, when you go to a scrapyard, extra caution should be taken, really, and you should wear some sort of lightweight mask or something, because in the amount of microwaves that get scrapped out, and this tiny little bit, which is not bad now, but that little bit there, the beryllium, gets crushed up by all the machinery, and it's all over the scrapyard floors and everything, because most of the ones that I go, they're like flat concrete, you know, and on a really dry day when it's dusted, it's all blowing up in the air and everything. And, you know, I know what this causes. This causes cancer in a serious way.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you imagine the amount of microwaves that go through the process of being crushed and scrapped out. And
yeah. Now, if you cut all that beryllium off and took it out, is that worth anything more than copper?
No, I've just cut the ends off of it, so I'm left with like a piece
with that much the copper winding. Yeah, but I mean, is the beryllium worth anything?
Well, I don't know. Probably, unless you wanted to do something with it.
Just out of curiosity, there, Snoopy or Snobby, however you pronounce your channel name. Are you by any chance from the UK at all? Because it sounds like you have that UK accent.
Yeah, I'm from the UK. The trouble is, I keep associating myself with many Americans now, and it's sort of like wearing off a little bit.
Well, I love you. I just want to pet you and hug you.
Yeah, not today. I'm a bit dirty.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised if beryllium's that dangerous that they haven't made it so you have to take it somewhere else, like you do, you know, fluorescent light bulb.
Yeah, they can kind of pass them laws, but once the copper's extracted, you have no idea what it comes out of.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I was actually talking once to like a foreman, like the ganger man in the scrapyard, and I told him about it, and he never had a clue what I was going on about, whether he was acting naive or ignorant, but he swore he never had a clue what it was. He'd never even heard of it.
Wow.
Yeah, and he works in a scrapyard.
Yeah, aluminium in powder form is the same way. It's very dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been grinding a lot of that up.
What's really scary is all this fluoride that they put in everybody's, every town's water supply and stuff. They put fluoride in it.
Yeah.
Fluoride is a byproduct of the aluminum making process.
But fluoride in it, and the fluoride that you're thinking of a different fluoride. There's two different types. The fluoride they're putting into your water isn't off of aluminium. The fluoride that they're putting into your water is off of coral, and it helps the calcium in your teeth and everything to make the water more pure.
Well, see,
Mike, it didn't help mine.
You know that there was two types of fluoride.
Yeah. Because that's why you have a fluoride toothpaste too. It comes out of coral in the water.
Huh. So they're destroying coral for?
No, it's not destroyed coral. It's not live coral they can pull it off of.
Oh, they pull it off the dead stuff?
Yep. It's the gritty part in your toothpaste. It bonds to your calcium and stuff in your teeth. Hey, Whispering Cauldron, good morning.
Good morning, Carol.
Hello, Carol.
I might have to remember that now. I never knew her name.
Yep.
Well, it seems very strange standing down here in my shed with no lights on.
Well, just a little hint that you might not realize, because I don't realize this sometimes. If you want to make it a little bit brighter in there, take your sunglasses off.
Those are safety glasses.
They're safety glasses. They've only got that sheen on them. I've got some clear ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did that one day. I had my phone, and for some reason, I'd look at it like this, and it was fine. But when I tilt it sideways, the screen would go blank, and I'm like, "What the hell is wrong with my phone?" I thought it was the lighting outside. I came inside and kept doing it, and then finally, I realized that when I tipped it sideways, it was something to do with about the shade of my sunglasses. The light changed, and it made it look like my phone was all black, and I had sunglasses on.
I have a privacy screen on my phone, and I didn't know it was privacy, but it's one of those screen protectors. Yeah. And it does that. If you try to look at it from the side, even without glasses, it'll blank it out. So people beside me or anything like that can't read my phone. So like when you're in the grocery store, if you ever use like that touch to pay on your phone, people beside you can't read the transactions and stuff like that. And it freaked me out for a while too, because I couldn't figure it out. I thought I had a defaulted phone. I'm like, why can't I see my phone from an angle? I didn't even realize they put a privacy screen on them.
No, I don't do that. I use my debit card and tap it, but I don't use my phone to pay. I don't have any type of money stuff attached to my phone. I don't even have a Google Wallet, which I hear would make it easier for the couple things that I pay for.
Yep.
Well, for me, I find the easier things is things that's been around longer, like the easy way of just using your credit or debit card or swiping or putting the chip in. But things like the Google Pay, the Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, or any form of pay is just too complicated for me. I prefer the easier route and just carry my card or go into the ATM and take out cash.
Yeah, that's probably half of it is I don't want to go through the process of working my brain to hook it up.
It's actually really, really easy to hook up, and it's a lot safer. Nobody can steal it in line and stuff with code readers. I don't know why I worry about that in the town I live in, but
yeah, I do. When I go to the biggest town near me, which is 12 miles away, Waterville, which has a population of under 30,000.
Yep.
Where Walmart is, when I go into Walmart, I don't even take the damn keys out of my vehicle. So
I don't either. That's just natural from being raised on a farm. I don't pull keys out of anything.
Yeah, that's out here, you know.
You
Until I
couldn't do
go to
that,
like
you
a
know?
really big city, like Fargo, North Dakota. I think there's 75,000. It's the biggest city, I believe, in North Dakota. Then I'll pull my keys out and lock it. But
Good morning, Mickey. How are you?
Good morning, Nikki.
the pterodactyl has entered the chat.
Yeah, she says, well, Mike can see it, but she says, good morning, Snobby or Snooby.
It's snobby.
Yep, she said Snoopy.
Snooby. It'll
Yeah.
probably be Snooby from now on. You know that, right?
She said, good morning, Angel.
I love you, Mickey XO. You're a terrific YouTuber, and you glad that you got your channel back a few weeks ago. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
There you go.
I gotta call her YouTube's Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse.
Well, her name is Mickey XOXO, but she's a woman, and Mickey Mouse is a man.
Oh. Okay.
We just call her Mickey So-So.
Mickey Zozo.
Nope, not Zozo. So-So.
Oh, So-So.
She's just kind of so-so.
Oh.
Nothing real great there. Just Mickey So-So.
Mickey So-So.
All right, I'm a little. Good morning, Dusty. I'm a little more lively. I'm on the second cup. I was telling Snobby one morning what I ought to do is on days I'm gonna do my coffee chat is cheat and have 2 cups of coffee, but get that first cup into me before I actually go live because I don't like talking before that first cup of coffee.
Yep.
I don't even talk to my wife before my first cup of coffee.
Dusty Blonde, good morning. Welcome. Yep, Mickey's getting paid to listen to us at work.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm just waiting to get paid to get rid of this echo.
Oh. Well, you can always take and no, probably not.
What?
You can always take and just staple some egg crates to your wall here and there.
Homemade sound deadening, yep.
Yeah. Actually, and you don't really have to do it. You don't have to like cover it in egg crates, like you said, hanging up pictures. If you just put one here and there, it'll deaden that echo up.
Yeah. It's just that the people have been like asking where this echo is coming from, and I have to explain it to them time and time again. But for me, once I get some form of pictures hung up and some form of decor like carpets on the wood floors and such, shouldn't be that much of a bother of an echo anymore.
Yeah, it'd be pretty good.
But congratulations on getting your own place anyway, Angel.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, it's good.
Pushing somebody.
Yeah, that is a big step, yep.
That's when the responsibilities start.
Yeah.
Well, he had his own place where he lived before. And when he moved, he just had to stay with his brother for a bit until he got settled.
Yeah.
I think it's the first time I've come across this guy actually.
Oh, Angel? Yeah, he's everywhere. He's a riot.
Yeah, well, once you know me, Snobby, or I could just call you Snoopy the dog because of your beard. Everyone knows me, and I'm a great person to hang with.
Yeah, I might find out for myself first.
Well, I love you, Snoopy. You are super cute with that beard of yours, and you look super manly with those glasses.
I might have been about 20 years ago.
Right.
20 years ago.
Right.
I don't show pictures of me 20 years ago no more. I don't show pictures of me 20 years ago no more. I held up a picture of me that was taken 20 years ago, and holy cow, the women went nuts.
Yeah.
So, I don't show that one no more.
Well, I reckon about 30 years ago, I had a ponytail a foot long behind my head.
I had long hair in my late teens and early 20s. It was halfway down my back, but I never put it in a ponytail, and my hair was really weird. It would only be down that long when it was wet. When it would start drying, it would like reverse curl all and be right up here in the back of my head. It was, and then I grew up.
Monica said good morning.
Oh, good morning, Monica.
Monica.
Then I grew up and decided I liked the shorter hair better. It'd get about shoulder length, and then I'd cut it off.
Angel, did you change your channel name? Wasn't it Angel Munez Variety Channel or something like that?
No, the previous YouTube name that I had was Angel Munez #Nation of Domination before, but in April of this year, I changed it from that to the Angel Munez Variety Show because I kind of was trying to think of a clever name to update my channel on and to just switch it up a bit to have like my own channel name to make it easier for people to search.
I gotcha. Yep.
Yep. Oh man. Yeah, I bought that truck mic, and then it kind of pissed me off because it was $800, but working at what I do, barely a minimum wage. It took me, a few weeks to pay it off, and I went to pick it up, and god damn it, they have 3 trucks there that I actually want now. They got 2 2005 F-150 4 doors. That's a complete, because the one I got has got the 2
What motor though?
What's that?
I said which motor though, because that 5.4 3-valve one is a piece of crap in the Fords.
Really? I got the 5. I got the 5.4 in this one, and I had a 99.
Is it the 3-valve though?
Oh, I don't know.
It'll say it like right on the cover. And if you have that one, if you try to do the plugs and stuff in it, you need like a special tool and everything.
Oh yeah. But they had 2 of the 2005s, full 4-door. I don't know what they had for engines. I was just looking at them. But then they had a 2006 4-door F-150 King Ranch version.
Yeah, I've worked on a lot of those. Yeah, those 3 valves are a real pain. The spark plugs alone are going to run you $100 just for the plugs. That's not the tool to take them out.
Wow.
And you need a special tool to take them out. There's an extractor, because when you try to just extract the plug by itself, the bottom piece of it, they look really goofy. You can look them up sometime. The bottom piece of it will break off and stay in the cylinder.
I know the 5.4 is the early version of the 5.4. Where it was tapped out for the spark plug. Because it would blow spark plugs right out of it, and you'd have to go have it retapped and everything.
Yep. I remember those, on the back ones. That was a common thing,
Yeah, usually
that was the old school 5.4, yep.
That was
the new ones with the 3 valve, they got away from it too because of, like I said, the problem with the spark plugs breaking off in the cylinder. And then Ford made a tool that goes down there and it presses the end of the ceramic plug down, and then it threads into it, and then you got to start unscrewing the top, and then it extracts the bottom piece out. And then it's like a 9/16 spark plug socket, and then you need like a really long extension to get it way down inside the head.
That's I don't know why they come up with some of this. That's like that freaking CRT transmission that Ford started putting in their cars.
Yeah.
What a piece of crap that was. First of all, when I'm driving, I like to feel that the vehicle is shifting. I mean, I don't want it clunking, but I want to feel when it shifts.
Yep.
And that CRT, it always to me seemed like it was just it just feels weird driving it, and then they freaking like to explode. So
yeah, the very first like CVT transmissions that came out were just like that too. CVTs ain't supposed to shift, and it was actually the American part of it that changed all that. They put shift points in it because that's just supposed to be a smooth, gradual increase up of the band on the inside of the transmission. And they had to put shift points in it because too many Americans started bitching that they couldn't feel it shift, and they thought something was wrong with it.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be smooth like that too. It'll actually last longer without giving you ship points.
It's still weird, and it would.
Yeah, it is goofy, but
because my wife's Ford 500 she had when I met her had that CRT transmission in it, and it just felt so weird driving it.
yeah,
Because the engine, you wouldn't hear the engine immediately die down when it shifts. It had that gradual increase, and then slowly back down.
Yeah.
When you got up to it, it's just so weird driving it.
Yep.
But,
Yeah, because as Americans, as you grew up, you're used to cars shifting, especially if you're old enough. Me and you, unsynchronized transmissions and stuff like that, trying to shift them. And
yeah, you go from first, and if you've got the throttle on, it actually goes whoa when it shifts.
Yep.
The vehicle actually shakes when it shifts.
The only thing I ever shifted in my life were a swivel steering vacuum, but I never have shifted a car. E-Waste Mike is echoing.
Morning, Mike.
How's it going, guys?
Not too shabby.
How you feeling this morning, Michael?
Mike.
Yes.
Mike.
What?
Hello.
God dang.
Mike.
I hate Snobby so bad. I really hate it.
Well,
Anyway, listen, we ain't quite turned up or anything, but it was a pleasure to have a coffee with you. But I've got to crack on now. I've got a shift.
Thank God.
you have a great day, Snobby.
Appreciate you coming up, bud.
See you,
Yeah,
Snobby.
well, if you're still about when I've finished in here and I've gone in and done what I've got to do, and
I just want to pet that furry beard of yours there, Snobby.
I'm probably not going to be on much more than another half
close
hour.
up.
I got stuff I got to take care of too. So,
all right, catch you later, guys.
all right,
See you later,
Snobby.
Monica and Whispering Cauldron said, "Good morning, Mike."
Good morning, people.
870. For those of you, he told me earlier, 870 has put out a video for those that want to know how to utilize the virtual cam inside OBS so that you can use green screens and stuff like that.
Interesting.
I'm gonna check it out later because I couldn't get the virtual cam and OBS working.
Yeah, but to use it with a green screen, you need the green backdrop, unless you got one already.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that he said.
Yeah, there you go. That thing. Yeah.
It opens up a little bit more. I had it up there, but a couple people said they like seeing my mess behind me. So
yeah. Well, that, but you also, like, when you start to use it, you got to take those wrinkles and stuff out there, try to get it as smooth as possible.
yeah, it stretches out a little bit more. I just kind of
which you just kind of winged it over
because I just have it on a string run across right now, and I push it over, and there's a knot in the string. So a couple times I've walked downstairs and come to the bathroom, and where we just have like a night light down here. The thing jumped the shit out of me because it looks like somebody's standing in my living room.
Oh.
But I want to see how this works, and then I'll make some sort of different apparatus, and because the string is just barely over the top of my head, and sometimes it catches my hat when I walk by. But it's old string left up from a couple years ago drying stuff out.
My BFF erase Mike.
It's got to be Mickey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She wants to know where Earl's at.
I don't know. Oh,
She's working and lurking.
I don't know where Earl's at. Haven't seen him.
You can't hear it right now, Monica, but when it was quiet earlier, I'm in a giant thunderstorm right now. Not a good time to bale hay.
No.
And then Eileen Ballou says, "Good morning, E-Waste, your jackwagon."
Jackwagon.
Well, she said sweetie, but I'm going to modify it.
I didn't say, I don't think she said that. Well, hello, Elaine.
If I ever saw Eileen say something like that, I would probably spit coffee out my nose because it would be.
Oh, shit. That wasn't good.
I thought you were going to be trapped in a minute. We're going to have to call Avalanche Patrol.
It has happened. Look at that maniac.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of them.
2 pounds.
Is it 2 pounds?
2
I
pounds
don't-
of copper.
Copper heat sink?
Weigh mine up, it just gets shut.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it came out of these servers. These big huge.
Boy,
Just
I see it.
Is that like a computer component that you're working on there, e-waste?
Yeah, it's a server.
Oh
Mickey.
wow, that's humongous. But I think the bigger the better.
Mickey says we got the 4 terror of the M's up in the house. Mike, Maine-iac, and Muniz.
I love you, Mickey XO. I just want to give you a big hug.
And Eileen says she can serve Kool-Aid just fine.
I love Mickey XO.
Nope, my ass probably still would have been sleeping if they hadn't called and tried to get me to go into work tomorrow.
Think so?
Which I have applied for the management position, so it probably wasn't the wisest for me to say no. But the management position is just because right now with the death of one of our residents, our house is kind of up in the air. If we can't find a replacement, then we'll have to move him elsewhere and close, this house down until they get it filled. And so that's up in the air. And plus I'm getting older, and the one I work with now, he gets a little rowdy sometimes. And he just turned 30, about 5'8", 5'9", and 260 pounds. So when he decides to get rowdy,
Yep.
if I can't get away from him, then sometimes it's a little bit of a tussle. So I'm getting too old for that.
Mickey, I didn't even see you live yesterday, and that was Wednesday. What happened to this Monday, Wednesday, Friday crap?
She's doing her little lunch things now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She said she's going to do one today.
Yep, I managed to see the lunch things, but I only made it in once to say hello because normally when she does a lunch, I'm at work and I'll get the notification, but I don't really go in.
I have a lot of cattle. I'm used to watching them feed and everything else, so her lunch streams don't bother me a whole lot. But
I got to go bring a dog back. I can hear him the other road. Ugh.
What's been going on, Mike? Anything?
not a whole lot. I was up and gone this morning and back, and so as soon as a dark cloud started to roll in and the sprinkles, that ended all hay baling for today. So
Yeah.
Yeah, is this should be a third crop, right? Or the second?
what's that?
Second or third crop?
This is second cut on hay for us.
Second?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just finishing up some are just finishing up their second. The third will come early next month. They'll do the third cut.
Yeah, we'll do a third cut too. Yeah. The third cut is normally your best cut if you take your time, because that by then you should have all the crap picked up out of the ditch for like what we cut for ditches anyway. But
now here, the rule of thumb is September 15th. Don't be cutting after September 15th. Is it the same out that way or
no,
no?
we'll still be cutting after September. Yeah.
No. Well, here
We got to have them out of the ditch by Halloween if they're in the ditch.
here they say September 15th because that gives the grass enough time to grow tall enough to prevent winter kill.
Oh,
Because we get, but you have about the same weather out there as I do. So
you get way more snow than we do, but we get way more cold.
with ours, we get the frost. It will go, 3 feet deep, and
Yeah, we get it a lot deeper than that, but because we get way colder temps without the snow, but you guys get more mass of the snow because of the lake effect snow, but yours is ocean effect. But yeah.
What state do you live in there, WTF Mike?
North Dakota.
I live in Minnesota. You've heard of Moorhead, right? I was living in that city for the past 23 years, and I moved to here in Arizona just a couple weeks ago. But I love Minnesota, but don't get me wrong, I don't hate Minnesota at all. It's just I was getting tired of certain things down there, and I just wanted the change in my life, and so that's why I left Moorhead, Minnesota.
So you lived in Moorhead, Minnesota?
Yeah, which is right across the river.
See, I was confused. I thought he lived in North Carolina, because when I watched the news thing where he got hit with the car, it said Moorhead, and I just assumed it was North Carolina.
Nah, it was Moorhead, Minnesota.
Yeah, which is about 145 miles kind of southeast of me. I'm further north. So I'm closer to the Canadian border. You were right on the border in Minnesota. You just crossed the river. You were in North Dakota. Because Fargo and Moorhead are connected, just separated by the river.
Because Fargo, North Dakota, and Moorhead, Minnesota, has been referred to as the FM area for so many years.
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
Angel sounds like he's in a closet.
Yeah, he's got a new apartment, and nothing's in it.
Let me show you their e-waste. Because there's barely anything in my new apartment. Sorry about the sunshine. If you guys can see the wall and see the place around me, there's barely anything in here in my new place. It's pretty barren. The only things I have right now are my DVD shelves and the TV that my brothers let me borrow, and his coffee table that he gave to me. And I was sleeping on this air mattress for a little bit before my mattress got delivered last week. But there's barely anything here, so I need to spruce it up a bit and get some pictures hung up. So sorry if the echo is bothersome to people. Don't tell me that. Tell the apartment building that.
You'll get there, buddy.
Yeah,
I'll get there. I just need to do some price searching to look to see what I can get to spruce it up a bit.
Yep. Get on Amazon. It's dirt cheap. You can buy those big draperies and hang on the wall. That'll really deaden the sound. They're only like $10, $11.
Oh wow!
And you can get whatever print you want.
Head to your local thrift shop.
Yep.
So yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make some more coffee real quick.
Alrighty.
All right. So yeah, that's the reason for the echo. It's not because of any audio problems with my phone or my audio on my computer. It's the apartment.
Yeah, once you get some stuff on the walls, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh man, I did not want to get up this morning, Mike.
I was up at 5:30.
No, my phone woke at 10:15.
I didn't sleep very good, so I just did the hell with it and stayed up.
Well, believe it or not, I did not go to bed till about 2:30 a.m. this morning. I tried all my best to go to sleep last night, but I couldn't fall asleep at the time that I wanted to until 2:30 because I tried going to bed at my usual time of 11 p.m., but I couldn't fall asleep for like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, when I cut the show off last night at a little after midnight, I ended up staying up for 2 more cigarettes, messing around with that snap camera because it messed up on me. And hello, get her done, Granny. Good morning. And then I went upstairs and I started watching Aquaman, and I saw about 10 minutes of that. And then I passed out.
Aquaman.
Yep. Yeah, it's on HBO. Come on HBO a few days ago. Now, sometime, maybe Friday or Saturday, the wife and I are going to sit down and watch, because my son bought Avengers Endgame, and that's like a 3-hour movie, and we're going to sit down and watch it, but I think we're going to watch the first one first so that we kind of refresh ourselves as to what's going on.
Well, maybe you could do a Avengers-on if Netflix or Hulu has all the Avengers films on there, or you might have to rent each Avengers film individually, like the first Avengers, second, third, and fourth, because I know there's been like 4 or 5 Avengers films thus far.
Now, my son has them all on Vudu anyways, and he hooked me up with his Vudu account, so.
Ah, lucky.
Oh, but we just want to watch the one that was before Endgame. I can't remember what the hell the name of it was.
You're talking about Infinity War, where people started thinking that they are Thanos, because ever since Infinity War last year, there's been so many people here on YouTube that acted as though they think are Thanos, where they could banish people with the snap of a finger because they think that they are more superior than anyone else, when in reality we're all the same. I don't have more power over you, nor do I think that. I just don't know what makes Thanos so popular, all because he can make people disappear with the snap of a finger.
Well, that's just the thing, though. You know, nowadays people do have the power. Now, are you watching the stream? Ready?
Yep.
See? I got the power.
Ah.
I figured I'd do it for Mike. He's not paying attention.
I love you.
Hey, I'm in the basement anyway, so.
Yeah.
I love you, Maine-iac.
But no, we're thinking we're going to watch Infinity War and then watch the Endgame so that we have a little marathon and we know
what's going on.
I do that now when a new series comes up or a new season of a show comes up on Netflix. I end up watching like the last 2 shows from the previous year just so I can remember what the hell's going on for this year.
Get her done, Granny. Said good morning anyway.
Good morning, good morning. Is it still morning?
Another couple minutes.
Yeah, it's not even 11 here yet.
It's nearly 9 a.m. here in Arizona.
Yep, you're Eastern time if you're on the far side of Arizona. Yep, you're on the far western side.
I'm in the city of Phoenix.
Oh, okay. Yep, you're Western time.
Holy cow! I gotta make
our mountain time.
Hey, WTF? Do you find yourself smoking a hell of a lot more when you're chatting on YouTube?
Yep.
Holy cow! I can't believe the smoke I go through sitting here just chatting. It's worse than driving because I smoke a lot.
Especially with you, because I see you light one all the time. I'm like, fuck, I want a cigarette.
Yeah, that's the community smoke thing. It's just like a company in your house. It's like always filled with smoke because one person lights up, they all light up.
Yeah, it's raining cats and dogs out there. That run to the house. I got my shower again.
Yeah. Oh man. I didn't even ask where they want me to work tomorrow.
Well, if you said no, does it matter?
Well, no, it doesn't matter. Part of the reason I said no is the wife and I, because I was gone all weekend and then just our hours, we don't really see each other much during the week because I'm about ready for bed by the time she gets home. And so she actually has this Friday and Saturday off, which she's been working a bunch, so she hasn't been having them off. And she just wants to spend some time together. Plus, I got the memorial service at work to go to tomorrow. And
I'm all ready to turn my heater on.
Heater?
Damn.
It's nice.
Oh yeah, it's only 64 here.
It's nice here today. It's been in the high 70s, low 80s, but we've had no humidity at all for the last few days. Really.
Ever since Tuesday, Arizona has been in the midst of an excessive heat warning. So I don't know what that means because I had just moved here not that long ago. But I'm pretty sure over the years of living here, I'll get to know more about what the excessive heat warning means.
They're gonna have high heats of over 100 degrees plus.
I'm assuming it's the exact opposite of what we got here in Maine, because here in Maine we got cold warnings that says if you don't have to go outside, don't go outside. Bring your pets inside, even if they're outdoor pets.
Yep, we get those all the time. Yep.
So I'm assuming it's the same thing there, except it's a heat. Don't go anywhere if you don't have to, and bring those animals inside.
Last year we spent 2 weeks colder than Alaska.
Alaska had a really warm year last year. It was.
Yep, we were 50 below for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, that's cold. I think we hit.
No snow, just dead cold wind, ice cold wind chills.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it. We hit a week last year where it stayed under 0 for a week straight, which is, I mean, we have days that drop down to 30, 40 below 0, but it won't stay there like that. And last year we had a whole week of it was below 0, and the wind was whipping, so the wind chill was like 50, 60 below.
That's an average day in North Dakota.
Yeah, okay. So I guess I won't move to. Yeah, I was going to ask you to buy an acre of land right out in the middle of your 11,000.
Have a good one, Monica. Thanks for stopping in.
Bye, Monica.
Get her done, Granny. That's a computer server. It's an industrial server, but it's a computer server.
It's a pain in the butt server.
I think that's what I tore apart yesterday was some type of server because I think it was a small server.
These are on my.
They just don't look like any other motherboard I've ever had before.
This one came out of the other one. I have 3 of these. Yeah, that's what came out of it. This is all memory slots.
Yep.
16,
what are those called? Large port boards or something like that?
Yeah, 16 memory slots.
Yeah, it about looks like what he had. He had a bunch of memory slots in his.
WTF Mike, E-Waste Mike, and Maine-iac, it's going to be going down to the 3Ms. As Mickey XO said, there's the 4 terams. It's going to be going down to 3 because I'm going to be getting off of here because my favorite game show, The Price is Right, is about to start.
All right,
Angel.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great day, brother.
Maine-iac, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Angel is Right.
Angel's a trip.
But
yeah, he is.
I think it's a server, but I think it's just like a really small server.
Thank you. I hate that view.
Yeah, I don't like it either. You have to adjust yourself just right to fit in the camera. And I still ain't figured out what this is yet. I don't know if there's any numbers on it. Oh, yeah, there's some numbers. I could probably punch it in to see what the hell it is.
Yeah. Oh, how many times I wish I could have taken servers apart with a hammer.
Yeah. Some of them are easy, some are a pain. This one's a little bit of a pain. It's not bad though.
You should watch them take a laptop apart one time. There, get her done, Granny.
I hate those.
I've only taken apart.
Here's the reason I hate them. Because that's all laptops. That pile right there is laptops. Those milk crates back there are laptops.
Yeah, but you just sell laptops as a whole to board sort, right?
Yeah, the shelf up there. I got about 400 hours of just laptops to sell. Yeah. No. Yeah, I take the battery out. I take the hard drive, and I take the memory.
Where I get all my stuff at my dump, they let me go through the e-waste bin, and I've only managed to take apart 2 servers that I know of, and I think that might have been a server yesterday, but them all came from one place where we had a company Fedco Seeds here in Clinton that, you know, we did all their IT equipment and they just took it all to the dump. And it was kind of funny because the people at the dump had them stack it all over separate because they knew I'd be coming for it. So that was
Yeah, I don't take the laptops apart. No,
She hates them too.
not worth the deal.
Yep. My Toshiba, my sucker still runs from college. It's old as hell. It's a tough book, but whatever.
they were cheap, but they
Oh,
were
mine wasn't.
oh,
Mine wasn't cheap at all. My tough book, no.
My first Toshiba was one that I bought from Walmart for like, it was under $300. And I
Mine was over $1,000 when I was in college.
No, mine was a Walmart one for like $300. And I must have ran that thing for 6 or 7 years.
Yeah. Mine still runs. Google finally just started sending me messages on mine that I have to update the software in it, or else they won't support my browser anymore. They ain't gonna send me updates for the browser anymore. I was like, oh well, I don't care. I've been waiting for E-Waste Mike to message me back and tell me how much I owe him.
Your computer's sitting on my couch.
I know. That's why I was waiting for you to message me how much I owe you.
You know, I mean, so is Ken's. I haven't had time. With all this medical shit, I haven't had time to do nothing. And then I did that.
I understand completely.
I did that boiler job, so that took me a week out of my work.
Yep.
I'm like a week behind.
Oh, get it done. Granny used to work in IT.
Get it done.
She had to fix both, and they were always a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I don't.
The hell is that? Oh, it's Mike's phone.
Yeah, my phone just blows up like all of a sudden.
YouTube just decided to send you a bunch of this person's on.
You know what? I've erased probably 300 notification bells.
Yeah, I only have.
That slowed down.
I only have notifications up on. I don't know. I don't ring the bell on everybody.
I do.
Everybody?
Yep.
I do, but it just got ridiculous.
Yeah,
So
I erase probably 3,000 emails a day, if not more.
That's a lot.
Yeah, the people that constantly are in the loop and follow each other and all that.
Yep.
But there's people that I've subscribed to and I haven't even seen hide or hair of them. So
yep.
I don't. They get their bell shut off. Can they keep it up? I'll do the next best thing.
Yeah.
Once you're monetized, you don't need those little people.
Welcome back, MD. MD Outdoors is back.
Yeah. Well, what I do is I have our group. They're all bells are rung, and then everybody else, I do go down through when they get the blue dot over there. I'll go down through and watch the videos, but I don't have, just because it annoys me when I turn this thing on. You have to sit there. You can't do anything until you close out the freaking notifications.
Yeah. Yep. I have the YouTube notification shut off, but I get the email still.
Yeah, I get the email. I could spend a year erasing my emails.
Yeah, the social part of my Gmail thing, I don't even go in there because it just tells me 9,999 plus. Yeah. I don't even go in that part. I just go to the main box and just and it's all YouTube and Patreon.
Yep.
And I can just sit there and keep swiping them over and delete.
I delete a couple Patreons too.
Did you?
I would.
Oh, yeah.
I can think of a couple.
Well, it's noon o'clock. My coffee's done. My wife's about ready to get up if I don't hear her stirring up there already. Mike looks like he's ready to run himself a live stream.
No,
I'm
actually going to go get some lunch. I've been down here since like 5:45. I got a lot done. I got a ton of them done.
So, but I actually make this probably one of my shortest coffee streams ever. Actually make it about the length of time that I'm supposed to do them. It seems like they always end up running 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but I got some stuff I got to get taken care of. I got to get this mess here cleaned up and get the buckets all taken out and dumped into the 55-gallon barrels and
Oh yeah.
stuff like that. So thank you everybody for coming. Mike.
Yep.
Get Her Done Granny, MD Outdoors, Eileen Vayu. I don't know if Snobby and Dusty's still out there or not. Mickey,
Yep.
she's probably lurking and working.
Whispering Cauldron.
Yep, Carol. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you around the chat somewhere later.
All right. See you guys later.
Everybody have a good day.
What's going on over there? Oh, H7 Apollo.